Hello and welcome back for more Shakesyear. We get to wrap up Act 4, Scene 1 today of Henry V. We get to hear once more from King Henry V because this is his scene about monologues, about all of the stuff. He's already talked about how difficult it is to be king and that the sins of the soldiers who die on behalf of the king shouldn't necessarily fall on the king's head. And he was dressed as Erpingham and he got into a couple of fights. So now Erpingham, when he gets his jacket back, a couple of people are probably going to think that they need to fight him, even he has no idea what's going on. And yesterday the king got to have a wonderful sort of angst-ridden piece about just sort of how difficult it is to be the king and feel all of this stuff, and he doesn't get to sleep. Everybody else gets to sleep because he's the king and he has to look out for all of this stuff. So, excuse me, speaking of needing sleep, at the end of yesterday's monologue, Erpingham comes back in and he's like, hey, everybody's kind of been looking for you. And Henry's like, yeah, I'm right behind you. And Erpingham's like, all right, see you in a second. And then the king is left by himself on the stage again for just a quick moment. And he says, oh God of battle, steel my soldiers' hearts. Possess them not with fear. Take from them now the sense of reckoning the opposed numbers. Pluck their hearts from them, not today, O Lord, not today. Think not upon the fault my father made in compassing the crown. I, Richard's body, have interred new, and on it have bestowed more contrite tears than from it issued forced drops of blood. 500 poor I have in yearly pay, who twice a day with their withered hands hold up toward heaven to pardon blood. And I have built 2 chantries where the sad and solemn priests sing still for Richard's soul. More will I do, though all that I can do is nothing worth, since that my penitence comes after all imploring pardon. So yeah, he still thinks that maybe God is mad at him because his dad was Henry Bolingbroke from Richard II, who usurped that throne, like took that throne and sort of made Richard abdicate, which we'll get to when we get to Richard II, which will be a while from now because we've still got at least 4 more Henrys to go and then some other plays. But yeah, he's been running around with a cheery look on his face for everybody else, getting everybody else like jazzed up for war, and this is sort of like his last moment of like, please, 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 please let this work, don't hold the sins of my father against me, please, please, please let this work. And then his brother Humphrey, Duke of Gloucester, Humphrey, which had he become king, we'd be talking about King Humphrey. Just sit on that for a minute. Humphrey pops in and he's like, are you coming? And Henry's like, yep, I'm coming. And then the scene ends. And tomorrow we get to move on and see what happens later in the play. I'll see you then for that.